How is it possible to be selected by God while silently struggling with lust, as if it were shackled to your soul? Because being chosen does not provide immunity, rather it makes you a target. And the enemy understands that contaminating the heart of the called will slow down the anointed's assignment. Lust is more than a private conflict. It is a spiritual tactic for secretly neutralizing your power. You babble in tongues while scrolling in silence. You worship boldly while fighting embarrassment in the darkness. And the deeper your calling, the riskier your compromise becomes. The first hidden cause, loneliness. The chosen frequently feel separated, misunderstood and isolated, not because something is wrong with them, but because something is correct. You don't fit in, because you weren't designed to. But in the silence, passion becomes a phony consolation. You don't seek bodies, you crave connection. But when connection isn't found in a godly community, lust emerges as an inexpensive substitute. Genesis 2:18 says it's not good for man to be alone, but you've been spiritually alone for so long that you're looking for anything that feels like companionship, even if it's hollow. The second cause is spiritual pressure. You lead, serve, pray and pour, but who is flowing into you? Many selected ones are running on empty, while attempting to feed everyone else. You're meant to be wholly strong and set aside, and because of that, you've made your fight silent. That quiet is oppressive. 1 Peter 5:8 tells us to be on guard, because the devil prowls around like a lion, and lions hunt the weary. You're not weak because you're struggling. You are susceptible because you are fatigued, and passion feeds on the fatigued. It provides fast relief for chronic wounds, but it's a deception disguised as pleasure. Third, there is childhood exposure. Many chosen ones were characterized at a young age by prophetic dreams and a strong sensitivity to the spirit, as well as early exposures with sexual content, abuse, or trauma. The enemy attempted to destroy your innocence early on because he anticipated what you would become later. What came into your life as a youngster unlocked doors in your soul that were never supposed to be opened. You are now anointed but tormented, saved but stuck. Romans 8:1 states that there is no condemnation, but your brain has been shaped by prior experiences. Until you renew your thoughts, you will continue to repeat cycles. You need more than simply deliverance. You need reconstruction. The fourth reason is emotional pain, rejection, abandonment, betrayal. These not only leave physical scars but also spiritual openings. When wounds are left untreated, passion becomes a bandage. You are not longing because you are perverse. Rather, you are attempting to calm a deeply wounded soul. But passion doesn't heal. It hides. It numbs. Then it shames. Proverbs 4:23 says to guard your heart, yet your heart was broken before you understood how to protect it. So your body is reacting to something your spirit never asked for. And unless you allow God to cure the root, the fruit will not alter. Finally, there is an unprocessed purpose. Chosen people bear weight, heavenly duties that are too large to completely comprehend. The attacker then leverages this misunderstanding to plant a distraction. You are called to influence nations, yet Satan will tempt you with addiction to derail your destiny. He understands that if he can keep your hands bound in private sin, your voice will lose authority in public ministry. Lust becomes a secret leash that keeps you from doing what God designed you to do. According to 2 Timothy 2:21, those who cleanses themselves will become instruments for noble ends. However, confession and confrontation are necessary before purification may occur. You can't murder something you're still cuddling. So what is the challenge? Make it visible. Lust thrives in secret. Starve it of your silence. Do not confuse struggle with identity. Your shortcoming does not define you. Instead, it refines you. Cry out to God as David did in Psalm 51:10. Create in me a clean heart, O God. Let the dread of exposure be replaced by a desire for freedom. You're not too far gone. You are not disqualified, but you're at war, and the price of silence is too steep. You were chosen to expel demons, not be tormented by them. You were picked to set captives free, not to remain shackled yourself. So confess, cut it off, fast, fight, and step into the authority that was always yours. The chains may snap, but you must swing the blade.